so many new beautiful singers, I mean composers today. நிறைய பேர் கேக்குறாங்க இப்போ மெலடி சாங் இல்லைன்னா அது ரொம்ப தவறு அப்படி கேட்கறது. டி ஓகே ஓகேடா வசீகரா என் நெஞ்சினுக்க உன் பொன்வழியில் தூங்கினால் போதுமரே கணம் என் கண்ணுறங்கா முன் ஜென்மங்களின் ஏக்கங்கள் தீரும் நான் சுவாசிப்பதும் நேசிப்பதும் தயவால் நானே ஏங்குகிறேன் தேம்புகிறேன் தயவால் நானே ரகசியமாய் ரகசியமாய் உன்னதைத்தால் பொருள் என்னவோ சொல்ல துடிக்கும் வார்த்தை துடிக்கும் உன்னை பொழியது செய்யணுமோ இதை வழிவெளிதையும் இருக்கும் மலை வடிவில் அழுவும் கரப்பம் சிக்கித்து சிரித்து சிறையிலே சிக்கிக்கொண்டு துடிக்கும். நான் முத்துக்குமார் சாருக்காக ஒரு பாடல் இவன் கம்போஸ் பண்ணது. ஆனந்தயாழை மீட்டுகிறாய் அடி நெஞ்சில் வண்ணம் தீட்டுகிறாய் ஆயிரம் மழைத்துளி தூட்டுகிறாய் அதில் ஆயிரம் மழைத்துளி கூட்டுகிறாய் இரு நெஞ்சம் கலந்து பேசிட உலகில் பாஷைகள் எதுவும் தேவையில்லை சிறு புல்லில் உறங்கும் பனியில் தெரியும் மலையின் அழகோ தாங்கவில்லை உன் கைகள் பிடித்து போகும் இடம் அது போதவில்லை இன்னும் வேண்டுமடி இந்த மண்ணில் இது போல் யாரும் இங்கே எங்கும் வாழவில்லை என்று தோன்றுதடி நீயும் நானும் சேர்ந்தே செல்லும் நேரமே நீலம் போல வானில் இல்லை என்னும் வெள்ளை வேடமே என் அச்சம் ஆசை எல்லாமே தள்ளி போகட்டும் என் இன்பம் துன்பம் எல்லாமே உன்னை சேரட்டும் நான் பகல் இரவு நீங்களே நிலவு என் மயில் மழையில் உன் கொடை அழகு நீ வேண்டுமே இந்த நிலையில் கடந்திடும் நீ போதுமே ஆரிரோ ஆராரிரோ இது தன்னை தாலாட்டு பூமியே புதிதானதே இந்த மழலை உன்னை கேட்டு சி உனக்கென இருப்பேன் உயிரையும் கொடுப்பேன் உன்னை நான் பிரிந்தால் உனக்கு உயிரும் மொழியா மொழியா போவோம் ஊரே யாருன்னு கேட்டா ஒவ்வொருமைக்கு செட்டு போட்டு உறவு காட்டு 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 அடிய அழகு அழகு அடிய பேசாம நூறு நூறா கூறு போடாத காதோரம் நீ all of you are creators, and whatever we create is just a manifestation of Saraswati that's coming through you. And the purpose of all creation, I think, is to put you in touch with divinity. And I thank you for helping me.
Thank you, Anuradha. I think we requested her only 48 hours ago. We asked her, can you come and sing, entertain us? And she's fabulous. Ivlo alaga, ivlo pramadama. இந்த பாடல்கள் எல்லாம் fantastic. The selection, அதோட உணர்வு, you know, the lyrics and the ragam எல்லாமே ரொம்ப பியூட்டிஃபுல்லா சும்மாவா டாக்டர். So thank you so much. And that is for you.
Thank you.
And that's for your keyboard player.
That's Prakash. It'd be nice if you can. Thank you.
I'll hand it over to Shalija.
எவ்வளோ விஷயங்கள் நடக்காது, ஆனால் சினிமா மேலேயும் நம்ம சென்னை மேலேயும் இருக்கிற அந்த காதல் ஆர்வம் தான் இந்த சர்வதேச திரைப்பட விழாவை இங்கே சென்னையில் நடத்துது. அனுக்கிட்ட ஃப்ரெண்ட்லியாக ஒரு சின்ன இன்வொகேஷன் சாங் பாட தான் கூப்பிட்டோம். That morphed into this, and I think that's how each and every one of us working for SIF are working, bringing in more energy. I request the Indo-Cine Appreciation Foundation, the organizing body of this film festival, the president, Mr. Kannan, and the festival director, Mr. Tangaraj, to please come onto the stage. ICF President, Mr. Kannan, and the festival director, Mr. Tangaraj, மேடை தருகிறார்கள். எவ்வளோ விஷயங்கள் நடக்காது, ஆனால் சினிமா மேலேயும் நம்ம சென்னை மேலேயும் இருக்கிற அந்த காதல் ஆர்வம் தான் இந்த சர்வதேச திரைப்பட விழாவை இங்கே சென்னையில் நடத்துது. அனுக்கிட்ட ஃப்ரெண்ட்லியாக ஒரு சின்ன இன்வொகேஷன் சாங் பாட தான் கூப்பிட்டோம். That morphed into this, and I think that's how each and every one of us working for SIF are working, bringing in more energy. I request the Indo-Cine Appreciation Foundation, the organizing body of this film festival, the president, Mr. Kannan, and the festival director, Mr. Tangaraj, to please come onto the stage. ICF President, Mr. Kannan, and the festival director, Mr. Tangaraj, மேடை தருகிறார்கள். I will invite all the dignitaries who will be on the dais. The Consul General to South India, Australian Consulate, Chennai, Mr. Sean Kelly. There are 4 films from Australia this year in Chennai International Film Festival. Can we have Mr. May Kent, the US Consulate, joining us here? And the Director General, Taipei Economic and Cultural Center in Chennai, Mr. Charles Chow Cheng Lee. We have 2 films from his country here. And we request the representative of the South Indian Film Chamber of Commerce, L. Suresh, President L. Suresh, to please join us on the stage. The Director of Alliance Francaise Chennai, Mr. Pierre Emmanuel Jacob. There are 3 films from France here in SIF. We will also have the Director of Kote Institute, Maximilian Bhavan Chennai, Mr. Helman Schipper. There are 10 films from his country which he has helped us get for SIF. And the German Consulate General, Achim Bey. The Director from the Korean Cultural Center, Embassy of the Republic of Korea, New Delhi, Ms. Yang. And I think we have the Honorary Consul of Luxembourg Council, Ms. Suhasini Maniratnam, National Award-winning actor, but more than anything else, a hands-on person with the SIF Working Committee. But here she sits on behalf of her consulate. We request the chief guest of the evening, Mr. Arvind Swamy, to please join us on stage. தளபதியில் கலெக்டராக பார்த்து பாஸ்கர் ஒரு ராஸ்கல்னு நடந்து வந்துட்டுருக்காரு. A baddie whom we all love to hate. And I think it is also special because இந்திராவில் வந்து டைரக்ட் பண்ணவங்க கிட்ட போய் உட்காரணும்னு ஆசைப்பட்டேன், நடக்காது இப்போ. It's wonderful to have all of them here. Some of the other, the Film Federation of India, the Nadigar Sangam, the office bearers from the Producers Council, or the Directors Association have not been able to join, but there are other members from these organizations. A warm welcome to all of them, and also many other senior film personalities here. I can see Kuti Patni Amma, Banu, so many of you here. Thank you, Banu Chandra. Thanks to everyone who's joined, all the film buffs. The photo ops are very important for us. For those of you from outside, and that is our PRO Nikhil Murugan getting it all organized. Now I can move ahead that Nikhil is done with his job. I request the President of the Indo-Cine Appreciation Foundation, Mr. Kannan.
ICAF who are here, who is the parent body for this festival, students from the various Viscom and other students, filmmakers, friends. Really a dream come true for us to inaugurate this festival in this auditorium. It has been our passion, it has been our consistent request to the government that we should have an auditorium of this nature, size and style for such functions. And it would not be an exaggeration that ICF had a meaningful contribution in this auditorium getting ready. Even before it was started, we had made some design contribution in terms of ideas. Our Mr. Tangaraj had interacted with the government, and the idea was always that it should be inaugurated. I mean, our festival at least once should have been inaugurated by our former beloved Chief Minister, Mr. Purachitalli Jayalalitha, but it was not to be. Anyway, her blessings are continuing with us. The government is supporting this festival consistently. Even this year we have been blessed with an amount of 50 lakh rupees by the government, besides other sponsors. I am really thankful to the government of Tamil Nadu for doing this gesture in a consistent way. And we have been living up to their desires, their standards. We have always held a festival with rich content. The content of this festival also is going to be equally good. About 147 films from 50 odd countries being screened in 7 theatres or so. The schedule is available for you. You will see the best of world cinema in this festival. In terms of content, I can assure you that it is no less than any festival in the world. So rest assured that you get the best in this festival. And we have a great inaugural film, The Square from Sweden, which won the Palme d'Or in Cannes. You will be able to really enjoy it. And I really am happy to come here, the 15th edition of this festival, and welcome you, each one of you, on behalf of the working committee, the ICAF, on my own behalf, to have a great festival. It's really difficult to put together this festival because the kind of anxiety levels that Mr. Tangaraj runs through in the last 2 months to put together this festival is really, really high. But somehow he makes it, and I think we should all give him a great applause for what he does. 15 years he has been doing it, one man behind this, and really great effort. I'm sure this will go from strength to strength in years to come. Thank you very much and welcome to each one of you.
Thank you, Kanan sir. With that, we will open the festival with all the dignitaries on the stage coming to light the lamp. Please come forward.
शांति निलव वेंदुम आत्म शक्ति ओंग वेंदुम उलगिले शांति निलव वेंदुम गांधी महात्मा कट्टले अदुवे करुणे ஒற்றுமை கதிரொளி பரவே शांति நிலவ வேண்டும் கொடுமை செய்தியோர் மனமது திறந்து நற்குணம் அதை புகுத்திடுவோம் கொடுமை செய்தியோர் மனமது திறந்து நற்குணம் அதை புகுத்திடுவோம் கடமையச்சம் தவிர்ப்போம் மக்களின் மாசிலா நல்லொழுக்கம் வளர்ப்போம் திடம் தரும் அஹிம்சா யோகினம் தந்தை ஆத்மானந்தம் பெறவே கடமை மறவோம் அவர் கடல் தீர்ப்போம் களங்கம் இல்லறம் வளர்ப்போம் எங்கும் சாந்தி நிலவ வேண்டும் ஆத்ம சக்தி ஓங்க வேண்டும் உலகிலே சாந்தி நிலவ வேண்டும் எங்கும் சாந்தி எங்கும் சாந்தி.
That's a lovely way to start the festival. Now I request the dignitaries on the stage to come and share a few words.
We're very pleased to bring our second edition of the Australian Film Showcase to be part of the Chennai International Film Festival this year. We have 4 films which I hope you'll have a chance to see during the course of the next week. We have a great film called Sweet Country, which is very recent, has received rave reviews. We have a film called The Dressmaker, starring Kate Winslet and Liam Hemsworth, a really amazing comedy, really great film, you'll love it. We have a film called Ocean in a Drop, which is actually a documentary, and the director of that film is going to be here on Monday to engage with the audience at that. So we're very proud of these films and we hope you'll enjoy it. I'd like to congratulate the Chennai International Film Festival on yet another great event. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sean Kelly. Can I have the US consulate, the person from US consulate, May Kens?
Well, thank you very much. It's an honor to be here. I want to thank Suhasini and the others. It's an honor to be on the stage here. Our Consul General, Robert Burgess, is traveling in New Delhi, and I have the pleasure of representing the United States tonight. Mr. Kelly has been here 4 years, and I'm just arriving. I've been here about 4 months. So I'm new. This is my first of these film festivals. I very much hope it won't be my last. And I can't really think of a better way to tie the people of the United States and the people of India together than film. We don't have cricket in the United States, but we have film. And so I'm really delighted to be here. And it's such an honor to be able to be here for the film festival tonight. Thank you very much to those who invited me, and it's my pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next, I request Mr. Charles Chow Cheng Lee, the Director General of Taipei Economic and Cultural Center.
Thank you very much. The Taiwanese film have been participating with the Chennai International Film Festival for the past 6 years. And this year, we are going to present you 2 films. The first one is The Assassin, which won the Best Director Award in the Cannes Film Festival 2015. And the other one is The Great Buddha Plus, which just won 5 biggest awards in Taiwan, the Golden Horse Awards. We are going to present you a very different perspective of movies reflecting the Chinese background, the Chinese history, the Taiwanese lifestyle with relation of ideals and reality. And I've been here for over 2 years, and we are working very closely with many friends in the Chennai Cine Film Appreciation Foundation. We would like to organize and invite the producers, directors to shoot some films in Taiwan. I'm sure you have been shooting films all over the world, but only one country you have missed, that is Taiwan. Just go there and find the best place for your next movies. And Taiwan is very beautiful. We welcome you to reserve some time to go to Taiwan. And my office will be very pleased to issue you a visa. Thank you very much.
It was lovely to hear you, sir, and thanks for the invite. We really look forward to those 2 films. Next, I invite Suresh Lakshman avargal, representing
dignitaries on the stage and off the stage. I've been associated with this film festival, CIFF, for the past 15 years from the day beginning. Mr. Tangaraj has worked so hard. Sometimes it's pathetic to see Mr. Tangaraj is relentlessly working and with so much of tension. Just at least now the state government has started giving 50 lakhs. But rest of in South India, like Karnataka, in Andhra Pradesh, or in that they should come with a bigger sum of at least 2 crores so that we have better directors coming all the way, because we have seen that the best of the films which we have seen in Cannes or Berlin or any other place comes over here in CIFF. But we should have also the interaction with the directors and artists, which cost us quite a lot. So we expect the state government to come in handy to help us. I would like to assure the Taiwan Consul General that we are also working with you as a Southern Film Chamber. We will come and shoot in your country and wish you all the nice, good festival days. Thank you.
Thank you, Suresh, sir. I think he expressed a desire many of us have, support for Chennai International Film Festival. Next, I invite the Director of Alliance Française, Mr. Pierre, somebody, an organization, representing an organization that nurtures so much of art and theatre in Chennai. Thank you so much.
Evening. I will be quite short. Just to say that the Alliance Française of Madras and the Institut Français in India are always delighted to be associated with the Chennai International Film Festival that we support since actually day one and since the beginning. I would like to take this opportunity to pay a little tribute to the Indo Cine Appreciation Foundation, which does a wonderful work for the cinema in Chennai, and I think we can give them a big round of applause, really. So we have 6 films actually during this festival, and I hope you will enjoy them. We are quite happy that the opening film tonight is one of the Swedish film which won the Palme d'Or in our festival in Cannes, and I'm sure you will have a wonderful moment of cinema. I wish you a wonderful festival for this week, full of films, full of different form, different genres, and I'm sure that you will have a wonderful journey in the cinema world. Thank you.
If Alliance is there, can Max Muller Bhavan be far? Can I invite Mr. Shepard? another edifice in Chennai, I think, which nurtures a lot of art and theatre.
Here. But before I say something about the films, I want to thank very much to Adu Rada, who sang for us 20 minutes, and for me it was a wonderful experience. And it's always great to learn about Indian film, but I think in these 20 minutes I learned maybe more about the emotion and everything in your films and in your wonderful film history than ever. So thank you very much. This was great. I said it's like a home game already to be here and to speak here. This year, I think Germany has a kind of record, maybe. We participate with 10 films. 6 of them are from the present German cinema, and 4 of them are a retrospective of one filmmaker. And that's a little bit special because this year, 2017, it marks the moment where the Berlin Wall has disappeared the same time as it has existed before. That means it was built in 61, so it stood 28 years, and another 28 years we are today here without the wall. And all the 4 films, yeah, it's a good thing. We should tear down all the walls in this world, but that one at least has come down. So I'm very happy that we also participate with this retrospective of the German filmmaker Christian Schwocho. All the 4 films deal with this special German history. Thanks very much to ICAF and especially to Mr. Tangaraj. You're doing a great job to bring all these films here. Thank you. Bye.
Next, I invite Mr. Achin Beg, the German Consulate General. And I must tell you, we miss your wife, Didemsa.
Welcome. Very good evening. So, since I had my friend and colleague Helmut Schippert already say a few words about the films you're going to see, I can say I stand here as a fan. I came to Chennai, to Madras for the first time in 1990, and I was fortunate enough to be in a position to go and see the Indian Film Festival, which in 1991, I think early January, February, was being held here in Chennai. And my very first Tamil film I saw was Anjali, Maniratnam's husband's wonderful film, beautiful film, which has stayed with me for many years. So it's a great pleasure and great honor to be here tonight and sit on the same stage with a woman who has been so instrumental in getting the children to work on cues and having the film become such a wonderful hit. And just by sheer coincidence, last week I thought I'll have to watch Roja one more time, really. So having Arvind Swamy on stage as well, you see my heart is beating like a little child. This is an incredible pleasure for me to be here. This is really, and Helmut said it as well, a film scene in India that is unique for the emotions it manages to transfer, to share, for the lives, for the stories, and for the wonderful ideas it portrays and gets across. So I think being here, having the opportunity and the chance to see and learn more about Tamil film is a wonderful opportunity, but also to see how it fits in world cinema and how some films and some movies are shadowing the same sentiments and the same emotions and the same ideas about life is a grand opportunity. So I thank the organizers very much for this wonderful festival, and I wish them all success. Thank you so much. Nandri Vanakkam.
A special thanks for the Tamil that you use, sir. Next, I'd like to invite the Deputy Director, Ms. Yang, Korean Cultural Center, Embassy of the Republic of Korea, New Delhi.
Thank you very much. It's a great pleasure to represent Korean Cultural Center India at this opening night. And thank you, Mr. Tangaraj, sir. I would like to extend my pleasure for this opportunity to work together at this film festival. I would also like to thank all of the directors and filmmakers who have graced us with their presence on this occasion. And I'm glad that through this festival, prominent Korean films like Hong Sang-soo's The Day After and Kim Ki-duk's The Net and four more films are now available for Korean culture fans in Chennai. I hope that we can witness more of such opportunities in the future. At last, the Korean Culture Center India extends an open invitation to all of you. So if you ever find yourself in New Delhi, thank you.
I'd like to acknowledge the presence of the Japanese delegates. They are from the team of Blossoming into a Family, I think, which is being screened tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining us.
I think we're all so lucky that somebody like Tangaraj is working so hard so that we all get to see these wonderful films. And all of us have been very prim and proper. We've been very careful about our speeches, but I don't think we should be, Arvind and I should not be so careful. So I'm going to say, yesterday I was traveling with the Karnataka Chalachitra Academy's president. He was dropping me after shooting. So I was asking him, in the varsham, ungaloda budget enna for the Karnataka Film Festival? Last year it was 3.5 crores. And I said, is it going to become 5 crores? And he said, no, it's not going to become 5 crores. It is going to become 10 crores. Karnataka is giving 10 crores for their film festival. And here we are struggling without any funding. So I think we have to make a plan for the next coming years to make this film festival the best in India. It is possible if good souls can come together and create a festival. Tangaraj is one big example. And the other one is Anuradha Sriram. I want to thank her because day before yesterday we told her, we are not going to pay any money, you have to come and sing and entertain us. Who does that today? So thank you so much, Anuradha. Thank you Anuradha. And Arvind, I just called him 3 days ago and said, you have to be the chief guest. And he said yes immediately. Not just that, 2 years ago, அவருக்கு ஒரு விருது கிடைச்சது. அதுக்கு அவருக்கு வந்து கேஷ் ப்ரைஸ் கூட கொடுத்தோம். அந்த கேஷ் ப்ரைஸை வாங்கிக்கவே இல்லை அவர். உனக்கு பிடிச்ச ஒரு என்ஜிஓக்கு கொடுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு போயிட்டாரு. அந்த மாதிரி உயர்ந்த குணம்லாம் யாருக்கும் வராது. இந்த மாதிரி உயர்ந்த குணம் இருக்கிறதுனால தான் இந்த ஃபெஸ்டிவல் ஃபண்டிங்கே இல்லாமல் நான் நடந்துகிட்டே இருக்கு. ஸோ உயர்ந்த குணங்கள் மட்டும் போதாது, கொஞ்சம் நம்ம எல்லாம் சேர்ந்து ஒரு முயற்சி எடுக்கணும். அவங்க யார் காதில் விழணுமோ அவங்க காதில் விழணும். இந்த ஃபெஸ்டிவல் கர்நாடகா ஃபிலிம் ஃபெஸ்டிவலில் பாதி அளவுக்கு ஃபண்டிங் கிடைச்சா கூட போதும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
தேங்க்யூ ஹாஸ்னி. Multiple avatars la pesida poitanga. So next we request the chief guest of the evening, Arvind Swamy, to kindly share a few thoughts.
It's a privilege and honor for me to be the chief guest in the inaugural function of the Chennai International Film Festival. I really admire and have great respect for the organizers who do this year on year, and I'm learning more and more about their difficulties as represented by some of them here, and I really admire and appreciate the effort that you put in to bring good cinema to Chennai, to our audience, and my support in the future for, continued support will always be there. I actually was asking Hasni, I said everybody here is speaking as a matter of fact, pesaranga. So should I also keep it matter of fact, or can I actually tread on to some thoughts that are, that are in my mind, that are on my mind? I think who love art, who right forum for me to just leave some thoughts behind with you. On the way here, I was thinking about a few things which I thought I'll share. Say 2000 years ago in India, Vatsyayana compiled the works of Kama Sutra. Though the work addressed many topics, I think what it's best known for or more popular about is its explicit description work on sex and sexuality. That was 2000 years ago. 2000 years later, we struggle to shoot or depict a kissing scene in movies in Tamil Nadu. For fear of censorship and certification. When I was a child growing up, I saw many wonderful Tamil movies. But a lot of the commercial films, in retrospect, when I remember, depicted violence violence against women more graphically than they depicted love. We never saw a scene of people in love kissing or even making love, but we always saw violence and violence against women. Sadly, that is how I can look back and see some of the films that I saw while growing up. I don't know why it's become such a taboo. And we're getting, I feel, more and more closeted somewhere as a society, and intolerance also, I feel, is growing. The voices are growing louder. We have recently seen on many occasions any expression of art, be it cartoons, be it paintings, be it films, be it works of literature, always seems to evoke a rather violent response from some section, calling for a ban, calling for a rework or a censorship in some form. And those voices, I feel, are getting louder and louder. Not only that, I think it's also now bordering on threats of violence, etc., for people in art. It's unfortunate that a country that got its freedom through a movement of non-violence, which encourages you to imbibe tolerance through its constitution, not only that, has influenced other great movements across the world, has inspired leaders like Martin Luther King, has inspired leaders like Nelson Mandela to get equality and succeed in getting equality and freedom in different parts of the world. We should start resorting to intolerance and violence just for artistic expression. My only question would be, is your belief, whatever it may be, is it so fragile that you're scared of art destroying it or disrupting it? As an artist, I feel very strongly about it. As an artist, I would also not conclude, but leave those thoughts with you just to provoke your thinking. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for joining us today. 140 படங்கள் 50 கண்ட்ரீஸ்லேருந்து 5 வென்யூ 6 தியேட்டர், நிறைய படங்களை ரொம்ப அனுபவித்து பார்க்க போகிறோம். அதில் 12 தமிழ் படங்கள் காம்படிஷன். ஸோ தி காம்படிஷன் செக்ஷன் இன் சென்னை இன்டர்நேஷ்னல் ஃபிலிம் ஃபெஸ்டிவல் is only for Tamil films, and we have 12 films in competition there, and we have a very esteemed jury selecting the winners from this. Bharadwaj Rangan to join us on stage. Has Mr. Vetrimaran joined us? I think he couldn't. The other jury member, Bharadwaj Rangan, Director Vetrimaran, and actor-director Manobala. Manobala is again travelling out to Malaysia today. It's an honor to have the three of them, and Bharadwaj Rangan, who is also the chief consultant of Geomami. Request all of you to join us for the closing festival, which will be on 21st at Devi Theatre. Now I request the man of the evening whose dream we have realized today, Mr. Thangaraj. Now vote of thanks தான் பண்ணுவேன், எல்லாரையும் ஞாபகம் வச்சுட்டு நன்றி சொல்லணும்.
Friends, distinguished guests on the dais, chief guests and my friends. With your support, we were able to have conducted the for last 14 years, and we are confident that with the support and patronage given by all of you, including the press, the TV channels, everything, we'll have this year festival is also a grand success with the support. Yes, this is our dream. When we met Prachitale Amma 5-7 years back, we mentioned about this. She said, yes, we'll give a theatre for our festival. We thought of having her as chief guest last year. It is unfortunate, but now our dream has come true. We are having our Chennai International Film Festival in this prestigious Kalavana Rangam, thanks to Amma as well as support given by you. Thank you, friends. Please enjoy the film. Thank you.
He also said he's going to introduce the opening film, The Square.
The Square, I think, because a Sweden film, with the film Palme d'Or winner. Every year we will try to have the best, the Palme d'Or winner film to Chennai. Of course, last year we are not successful, but this year, thanks to, of course, given support, given our guidance given by Mr. Bharadwaj Jarangan, we are able to find out the distributor of the film in India, and then we are able to get this film. This will be the opening film, and you will enjoy it. Similarly, last year Palm d'Or winner, I Daniel playing will also be screened, and you will have very good films. Will enjoy it also. Thank you, friends. Please enjoy it.